Hi everyone, this is Chris Reimer. Welcome to episode 8 of Happywork TV. And today I am here to talk to you about commitment number 6 out of the 46 commitments in my new, upcoming, soon to debut book, Happywork, hitting the streets February 17th of next year. This particular commitment, again number 6, is one that employers or managers would make to their employees. Let me read it to you off my phone real quick. I will try to provide some variety in my employees' work days. Working at Vunorri, that's the name of the fictitious company I created, does not have to be like some Henry Ford assembly line. Cross-training would be helpful. I respect my employees' curiosity to know how things work, even in other departments. I was thinking about what to say for this particular one, and I'm thinking to myself, of all the 46, like if an editor had told me you absolutely have to get rid of more, yeah, maybe I would have gotten rid of this. This is, at some point, this will create antsiness on the part of your employees. Like if they get bored at their job, they'll leave. It's not like cruelty though, or, you know, like physical altercations or sexual harassment or anything really terrible. It's just a matter of trying to make your employees' days a little bit more interesting, respecting their interest in knowing how things work. And I was thinking about that as well, and I'm considering the notion that maybe the internet is somewhat to blame for this, if you could say blame. That we can learn about anything we want at any time on the internet. It's not easy to find the niche of people who think like you do about Dungeons and Dragons or whatever the case may be for the 21st century. And so it's very easy to find your tribe. And I'm just wondering if now we're starting to get a taste for seeing things behind the scenes and seeing how companies work and just learning in greater detail about how things work, that we actually want that at work. And so we have a desire to know not just what to do, but why we're doing it and how to do it. So I've just personally gotten very bored at certain jobs knowing that, you know, the company had nothing else to do for me. I was just reading an advanced copy of Peter Shankman's book, Zombie Loyalist, today, and there's a part in it where, as a kid, he was working at some shop and there were these brass poles holding, I guess, the kind of the overhang at the business, and it was this young punk kid, he saw these poles and he thought to himself, well, I'm gonna go out and shine those things. They're so dull. They were once beautiful brass, why don't I shine them? And, you know, the owner eventually came by or came out or whatever, and he's like, what are you doing? He's like, well, I'm shining these poles up. You know, Peter said, I want to make them look better. Maybe more customers would come in. And, you know, the owner busted out that famous line, I'm not paying you to think. It's like, I'm out of here, man. I'll see you later. That is not the job for me. It is not the job for you anymore. That is yet another line that I want to draw in the sand and make sure that none of you cross over it. You don't need to work at a job like that. I am being paid to think. I'm being paid to be good to customers. I'm being paid to think. And selfishly, I want to learn more and I want to do more. Peter, frankly, should have been allowed to shine those silly brass poles. And in this particular case, I want you guys to remember that even though this is probably not one of my favorite parts of the commitment, it does have a lot to do with keeping good employees. Keep us interested in our jobs, make it fun, and give us a chance to, again, excel on your behalf. Episode 8 is done. If you've watched all 8, you're probably one of like 30 of my best friends. However, we're marching all the way to 100 episodes, and I'm very glad you're on the journey with me. Thanks, and I'll see you in episode 9. Take care.